Hello everyone, and we are live. Welcome to Studio Album Ranking, where I'll be joined by Cinema Axeman Mike today, and we are going to be ranking all the Toto studio albums in order from least favourite to favourite. So Mike, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, Scott. Yeah, thanks for having me. Should be a good one.
Yeah, definitely. Really looking forward to this one, and no worries. Also, before we get started, I think we should clarify that we are only doing like we took 12 proper studio albums today, because I think there was like a covers album which we're not including, and like a compilation of like B-sides, 20 I think it was called, and I think there's another one called Old Disney as well.
Yeah.
Which also won't be included. So it's going to be 12 studio albums, because there is one album on this list that's called 14, so it's obviously going to be a bit of a mind bender, that one. But yeah, just to clarify, we're only doing the 12 proper ones. But yeah, Mike, how did you get into the band Toto? How did your love for the band start?
So I can remember like when I was younger, like, you know, I always heard songs like Africa and Hold the Line. Like, obviously they're just really, really famous songs. I think like even if people haven't heard of Toto, they'll like probably will have heard those songs at some point. So I can remember hearing stuff like that. But the first time I really got into them, I remember going to see them live in 2006, I think, or 2007. So I would have been 15, 16 years old, and yeah, I remember going to the gig, and at the time I only knew like a couple of songs, but like when I saw them live, I was like, oh my god, like this band is amazing. Like where have they been all my life? And yeah, after that, I just got hooked on them, and I just think they're such an underrated band. Obviously, a couple of their songs like Africa, you could argue, are a bit overrated, but I think they're very underrated in the sense that the rest of their stuff just doesn't really get talked about all that much. And yeah, musically, they're just really good. You know, they're all very, very talented. And yeah, they're just great. So yeah, I was about 15, 16 years old when I got into them. And yeah, haven't looked back since.
Not brilliant stuff, Mike. I didn't know you'd seen them live, to be fair, so that's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times. Yeah, that like, so it was back in 2006, and then I saw them again, I think 2018, and then I saw them not too long ago, like on their last tour as well. So yeah, I think I've seen them about 3 times.
Nice, brilliant stuff. And yeah, myself, again, I mean, I've known Africa for years. I think everyone knows that song. It's definitely their biggest hit, that's for sure. I probably heard that song when I was about 5 or 6, maybe, and yeah, absolutely love the song. I mean, it's an absolute classic. I think most people probably like that one, but yeah, not my favourite as it used to be, because obviously I've heard a lot more of their songs now, and obviously it's been overplayed, but it's still an absolute classic. And a few other songs I heard when I was maybe 13, 14. Obviously, Rosanna and Older Line, the other two like really big hits from them. And yeah, just 2 classic songs. And then I think it was a couple of years later, when I was about 15 or 16, Uncle Steve recommended a couple of songs that I hadn't heard before. I think one of them was I'll Be Over You, and that was just absolutely beautiful, stunning song. And I think the other one's Can't Stop Loving You, which was, yeah, I love that song, just so catchy. And so that was basically how I started listening to Toto. And then I think I started talking to you about him a couple of years back, and then you recommended quite a few songs. And I'm like, wow, this band is really fucking good. It's like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah. I just love them. Yeah.
And yeah, I do agree. They're also very underrated, I would say, because a lot of their stuff, like you said, doesn't get talked about that much, and some of their lesser known stuff is fantastic, like really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So yeah, got a couple of comments. Just a couple of people saying hello. We've got Al Winfrey's here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here, my friend. Hope you're doing well, mate. And talking to Steve, my Uncle Steve's here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Hey.
And thank you for joining. Really do appreciate it. And also, link in the description box to Mark's channel as well. Check him out, because he has a great channel.
Thanks, Scott.
No worries. And yeah, let's get started with the ranking. What's your 12th pick, Mike?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So yeah, I've just got this one here. So I've got like the vinyl for this one. Yeah, I've gone with Toto 14 as my 12th place. I know, like we said, it's a bit confusing. This one's called Toto 14, but yeah, I've gone for this one in last place. This was like the last proper album, I'd say, and apparently it was only really made. They only made it because of like a studio obligate. Sorry, not a studio. The record label. It was like an obligation they had to like do one more album, so they did this one. And I do like this album. I do like a lot of the songs on it, but I think just out of all of them, it is probably the one I like the least, I guess. It starts off with Running Out of Time, which I think is a pretty good song. It's quite upbeat, quite catchy. I do like that one. And then we have Burn, which I'm not really a fan of. Then you got Holy War, which I think is really good. That's like a Steve Lukather sort of lead vocal track, which I really enjoy. Then you got 21st Century Blues, which again, I quite like that one. And then you've got Orphan, which isn't really one of my favorites. But then we have probably my favorite song on the album, which is Chinatown. I think that one feels very old school Toto. Like it feels like it could have been on like the first album,
Yeah.
like one of the early ones. Just a really enjoyable track. And then the next track, The Little Things. I kind of like that song. It's a bit of a ballad, but I don't know why. But whenever I listen to it, it sounds like I'm listening to Westlife or like a boy band. I don't know. It just sounds like I'm listening to a boy band. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a weird song. Then you have Unknown Soldier, which is pretty forgettable for me. All the Tears That Shine, I really like that one. That's a nice ballad. And then the last two tracks, Fortune and Great Expectations, they're just okay for me. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag, this album. Some stuff I really like and some other stuff I'm not that keen on. But I think another reason why this is my last placed album is I don't like the sound of this album. I think it sounds very overly compressed and overly distorted. It's a very loud sounding album. And yeah, I think especially on vinyl, it sounds horrendous. Like it sounds really bad. It sounds really muffled and too bassy. So yeah, it's not like a good album production wise. And yeah, like I said, half the songs I like, the other half I'm not too keen on. So yeah, that's Toto 14 in 12th place.
Yep, it's fair enough. Totally get your complaints there, Mike.
Yeah.
Good choice.
No
worries. My number 12 is album came out not too long before that, and it is Falling in Between. Got this one on CD. Yeah, I don't mind this album. I think it's pretty good, but there is some songs I'm not too keen on. Falling in Between and Dying on My Feet, I couldn't really get into those songs too much, to be honest. Didn't do much for me. Bottom of Your Soul I thought was really good. King of the World was really catchy. I did really enjoy that one. Hooks, okay. Simple Life's quite a nice track. I've Steve Lukather on that one. Take Your World and Let It Go just didn't really do much for me again. They sort of didn't really, just didn't stand out. Spiritual Man, I love that song. I think that song is fantastic. That's my favourite one on the album. Definitely really nice song, that. And No End in Sight is a good way to close off the album, I think. So yeah, good album, just pretty forgettable through some of the songs, I think. But there is still some good stuff on there for sure. So yeah, that's my number 12 choice.
Nice, yeah.
And we've got Andy here. Hello, mate. It's great to see you here, my friend. And Alanthree's just saying hi to Andy there. Awesome stuff. Mike, what is your number 11?
Yeah, so it's funny because this album used to be my least favorite, but in like the weeks leading up to this stream, I re-listened to quite a few of the albums, and this one's actually grown on me a little bit. It's still obviously in 11th place, but I do actually quite enjoy it a lot more now. And you've already mentioned it, but yeah, Falling in Between. Yeah, I don't actually own this one. I think the CD is quite hard to come by. I think you can only get it from like Germany and places like that. Yeah, I like I said, I do actually quite like this album, just probably not as much as the rest of them. I guess like with this album, this is, like I said before, when I saw them live, they were supporting this album at the time. So I can remember listening to it a lot sort of at the time. But yeah, it's got like some pretty good songs on it, but then some not so good songs. Like the opening track, "Falling in Between," I don't mind it, but it sounds like Toto's trying to be a different band. It sounds really heavy. Like one of my other favorite bands is a band called Dream Theater, and every time I listen to that song, I feel like Toto are just trying to sound like Dream Theater, because I think they were quite big at the time, like in 2006. And then "Dying on My Feet," yeah, that's probably my least favorite song on the album. I just think it's very forgettable. Bottom of the Hole, I love that song. When I saw them live in 2006, I can remember they played that song, and that was like one of the songs that really stood out to me. That's like the clearest memory I can have of that gig is them playing that song. So yeah, love that one. "King of the World" is pretty catchy. I do like that one. "Hooked" is okay. "Simple Life," yeah, it's fine. "Tain't Your World," I quite enjoy that one. It's quite catchy. "Let It Go," I actually really like that song. I think it's got such a funky guitar riff, and it's just got a great sort of vibe. So yeah, really love that song. "Spiritual Man," yeah, that is a beautiful song. Definitely. Yeah, it's in like my top 3 on the album. And then the last track, "No End in Sight," I never used to like that song, but when I re-listened to the album the other week, it's really grown on me, that one. So yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty decent album. There's just maybe 2 or 3 tracks that aren't really that good, but yeah, it's an album that's grown for me a little bit, because it was my least favorite, but now it's not. So yeah, that's "Falling in Between" in 11th place.
Awesome stuff, Mike. Yeah, well, I agree pretty much everything you said there, really. It's got some good songs, but it does have some pretty forgettable ones as well.
Yeah.
And my number 11 place is the only album that I unfortunately don't own, and it is Toto 14, which you just spoke about, Mike. Which, again, it's not a great album. It is a really good album, but yeah, there is songs that don't really do much for me. "Running Out of Time," I think is pretty decent. I don't mind that one. "Burn," that's also pretty good. Don't mind it. "Only War," I think is a really good song with Steve Lukather on lead vocals. That's a good one. 21st Century Blues, not overly keen. It's sort of got a really bluesy sort of vibe to it, which I'm not too keen on. "Orphan," I honestly can't really remember that song, so obviously it didn't do much for me, that one. "Unknown Soldier" for Jeff, I actually really like that song. I thought that was a really, really nice slow little song there. "Little Things," yeah, it's quite good, but like you said, it does sound like they're being a boy band sort of thing.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. "Chinatown" is quite catchy. I do like "Chinatown." That is a really good song. And like you said, sounds like it could be on one of their earlier albums as well, which is really cool. "All the Tears That Shine," not bad. I do like "Fortune." I think that's quite a good one. And "Great Expectations," I thought was a really good way to close off the album, and it's good to hear Joseph Williams sing a lot on this album as well, because I do really like Joseph Williams as a vocalist. I think he's fantastic. So yeah, number 11th place is 14. So
Nice.
I've got no better title there.
Yeah. So we both had the same 2 albums in our bottom 2.
Yeah, that is correct. We do, but yeah, like I say, they're both still decent. I don't think they've done a bad album. It's just that they don't really do much compared to the other ones, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I think I probably should have mentioned that. Yeah, I don't hate any of these albums. I enjoy them all, but obviously something has to come in last place. So yeah, it will be those 2.
Yeah, definitely. And what was it? Number 10 now, Mike? What's your number 10, my friend?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So number 10. So it really pains me to put this one in 10th place, because I do like this album, but like I said, I have to rank them somehow, and I guess I just like this album a bit less than the rest of them. And it's 1995's "Tamboo."
Oh.
This is sort of in the era when it was just Steve Lukather who he took over as vocalist for Toto for like a few years, and I'm a huge fan of like that era of Toto. Obviously, they did another album before this, which we'll get onto later, an album I really love. But yeah, this album, it has some really good things going for it. I think Steve Lukather sounds amazing on it. Like his vocals are great, his guitar playing's great. The rest of the band are just, they're amazing on it. Like the musicianship is excellent. The album sounds amazing, like just production wise. I think it just sounds amazing. Yeah. But the problem I have with this album is there's just a lot of songs on it that I just don't really care for. A lot of the songs feel a bit too long. Like it opens up with Gift of Faith, which I do like that song, but it's like 7 minutes long, and by like the third or fourth minute, it just kind of feels like it's dragging for me, and I always feel the need to like skip it before it finishes. But then the second track, I Will Remember, is like amazing. Like probably my favorite song on the album. Just a beautiful ballad. I love the piano playing on that song. Steve Lukather's voice on it is just like wow, like incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just such a great song. Then we have Slipped Away, which like the first track, I think it's okay, but it goes on a bit too long for me. Then we have If You Belong to Me, which is not bad. It's a decent little ballad. Then the fifth track is one of my least favorite Toto songs ever. Baby, He's Your Man. I don't like that song because it feels like they're trying to be a soul band, and I think there's a female singer on the song, and she like sings a lot more on it than Steve Lukather does, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of that song. Then we have The Other End of Time, which is okay. I can't really remember how it goes, to be honest, that one, but I think it's okay. Then we have The Turning Point, which again is okay. But then the last few tracks, I think it actually picks up with the last few. Time Is the Enemy, I love that song.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
That's an awesome song. Then Drag 'Em to the Roof, I like that one. It's a bit more upbeat, a bit more of a rocky song. So I really like that one. Just Can't Get to You, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's a decent ballad. Then we have Dave's Gone Skiing, which is the instrumental track on it. I really like that one. I just think it's a lot of fun, and the band are amazing on it. Just the musicianship's excellent. And then the last track, The Road Goes On, amazing. I love that song as well. So yeah, when this album is good, it's really good. But there's just a few songs on it that I just don't care for. So yeah, for that reason, I have to put Tamboo in 10th place.
Yeah, that's fair enough, Mike. Definitely get that. Get some good reasons for it being in 12th place there as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
Coming in at 10th place again. This is quite hard to put this way because some of the songs on this album are absolutely fantastic, but there's some weaker ones on here, and it's Minefields.
Okay.
Yeah, good album. After You're Gone is a really, really good song. Do like that one. Mysterious Ways is okay, but yeah, it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Number 3, Minefields. That was a decent song. Price of Hate. That's the first song on there I really, really do like. I think that's a fantastic song. Number 5, the font on this album is fucking atrocious. I can't even read what number 5 says, to be honest. I can't even.
I can't remember what track that is. Let's have a look. Is that Selfish, is it? I think.
Oh, yeah, it probably is that one, yeah. But yeah, that font is fucking it's so shocking. But yeah, I can't really remember that one, to be fair. But then number 6, I think, is No Love. Even though, that was a good one. That was Caught in a Balance. Oh, what a song that is. It's so catchy.
Love that song.
I think that's Bobby Kimball on vocals on that one.
Yeah.
Great voice. It's just really catchy. And then number 8, I think, is Your Love. Again, the font is really battered. But yeah, that is a good song. Mad About You, that's another one of my favourites. That's a really catchy gem, that one.
Yeah.
God, I think I said this font is
One Road, I think.
Oh, One Road.
Yeah.
But I do vaguely remember that song. That was also pretty good. And then we got my personal favourite, Melanie, which is just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous ballad. Steve Lukather's voice on that is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful song. It's probably one of their best ballads they've ever done, to be fair. I love that song so much.
Yeah.
And Cruel and Better Worlds or Words, is this?
Better World, yeah.
Better World. Oh, yeah, fuck me, this font is it's so bad. That's
Yeah,
the worst thing about this album for me. It's a buddy font on a CD.
yeah.
But yeah, they're okay. They didn't really do much for me. But yeah, really good album. I think it's very, very entertaining, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Nice.
And number 9, Mike. What's your number 9th choice?
Number 9. Yeah. Yeah. So this might surprise a few people, any Toto fans out there, because I know a lot of people probably love this album, consider it one of their best. But for me, 9th place, I've got to go with their first album, Toto.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I love all of their albums, but I have to put them in some sort of order. And yeah, I think this album, I do like it, but there's just a few songs on it that I don't care for. It starts off really well with I love Child's Anthem. That's like a really fun instrumental opener. Then you have I'll Supply the Love, which is a really fun song, really funky, great song. And then we have Georgie Porgy. I really don't like that song. I've never been able to get into it, but I know it's like I think it was like a single from the album, and I know a lot of people do like it, but yeah, not for me really. Manuela Run, I like that one. It's pretty catchy. I think it's quite underrated. It's probably one of the better songs on the album. Then we have You Are the Flower, which I'm just not a fan of. Again, I just don't like the style of that song. It feels a bit too poppy for me. Then we have Girl Goodbye, which I really like. It's a bit of a heavier, rockier track, but that one's really fun. Good vocals on it from Bobby Kimball. And then Taking It Back and Rockmaker. Again, I'm just not really a big fan of those songs. They're okay, but they're just fairly forgettable for me. Then we have Hold the Line, which we all know that song, of course. Great song, yeah. It's probably feels a bit overplayed for me now, but yeah, it's still a great song. And then the last track, Angela, I quite like that one. It's like a ballad, but it starts quite slow, but then it gets quite heavy in the second half. It always kind of surprises me how much heavier it gets. So that's a pretty good song. So yeah, again, it's a very mixed album for me. Some songs I love and some I don't as much. So yeah, that's their first album in 9th place, I think. Yeah, 9th place.
Awesome stuff, Mike. Yeah, good choice there. Do like that album. Number 9. Yeah, this album is really fun. So it's tough to put this at number 9 because I do like this album a lot. But it is Isolation.
Okay.
Yeah, really fun album. Do like this one a lot. Fergie Fredrickson, I think, was the lead singer on this one. Very great voice, very good voice. Again, another annoying thing about this album is the track listed on the back is all in different order to what you heard on the.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's confusing.
It is, yeah. So I'm just going to read them what it says on the back here, even though it's not really track listing when you actually listen to the vinyl itself. But Carmen's a good song. Really enjoy that one. Angel Don't Cry. That is really catchy. That's just got such a great 80s style to it. This album itself is just a really fun, like 80s sounding album. Sort of, some of these songs would fit in like Rocky 4 or something like that. I feel just really catchy and entertaining. Ice Station title track was pretty decent. Stranger in Town. That's one of my favourites. I think that's a really catchy song. Oriana, that's quite a decent one. Lion's a really good one. That's a nice song. Do like that one. How Does It Feel? That was also a really nice song. To be fair, do have a good time with that one.
Yeah.
Mr. Friendly, not too bad. Not my favourite. Probably one of my least favourites, to be honest, but still decent. Endless. Can't remember that one too well actually. And Change of Heart is a great song. So yeah, it's a really good album. To be fair, there's not many bad songs on this album, but there is a couple albums. Obviously, the rest of the albums I just prefer a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that album, but obviously I'll get to that where that is in my ranking a bit later.
Yeah, no worries. And we have got Sean in the chat here. Hello, Sean, mate. Good to see you here, my friend. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for joining. And number 8 now, isn't it?
Yeah, number 8. Yeah. Let's get this one up. So yeah, this is the other album from them that I don't actually own a physical copy of this one. You've already mentioned it, but yeah, I've gone with Minefields.
Nice.
8th place. Yeah, I really like this album. I think it kind of came. It was something of a comeback album for them, I guess, because they'd been with just Steve Lukather fronting the band for a few years, and they brought Bobby Kimball back after he got fired.
Yeah.
It was like 15 years after he was fired from the band, so it was something of a comeback album, and I really enjoy it. I think the thing with this album is it's maybe just a little bit too long. There's quite a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, there's quite a lot of tracks on it, and I think they probably could have cut a few of them out, and it could have been a bit more consistent. It starts off okay with After You're Gone. That's not a bad song. Mysterious Ways, I enjoy it. Bit more of a bluesy track. The third track, Minefields, the title track, I actually really like that one. It's probably one of my favorites on the album. I think
No.
it's quite underrated. High Price of Hate, yeah, I enjoy that song. It's maybe a little bit too long. I think it's about 9 minutes long. So it's maybe just a tad too long for me. Yeah, and then we have Selfish and No Love, which are okay, but they're probably like 2 tracks that they could have cut out of the album for me, just to just to get rid of a few songs. And then track 7, Caught in the Balance. Wow, that's got to be in like my top 10 Toto songs ever. It's just such a good song. Yeah, the band sound amazing on it. The vocals are incredible. It's just a great song. And then as you get more towards the second half of the album, I really like a lot of the songs in the second half. Like Last Love, I really like that one, even though I think it sounds a little bit like the Beatles' While My Guitar Gently Weeps. It sounds very, very similar to that song.
Yeah.
And I think because Steve Lukather was such a big fan of George Harrison, I think it's kind of almost like a tribute to that song. Then we have Mad About You, really catchy song. Has a very 80s kind of sound, but the chorus to it is just so catchy. One Road is pretty decent. Melanie, great song. A great ballad. Love that one. And Cruel, I really enjoy. And then the last track, Better World, I love that one. It's just really, really epic for me. It's a bit of an anthem. So yeah, I on the whole really, really like Minefields. I think, like I said, it's maybe just a little bit too long and they could have took a few songs out, but overall I think it's a really solid album.
Awesome stuff, Mike. And yeah, I do agree. It's definitely a bit drawn out, that one for me as well, which I think is why I had it number 10, I think it was. Yeah, number 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a great album. Definitely need to give it a re-listen myself as well.
Yeah.
Number 8, this one hurts because this one has so many great songs on it. But in number 8 is Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Till the End is a really, really good song, really good opening track. Can We Make It Tonight? It's really catchy, really fun. Without Your Love, that's a really nice song. Do enjoy that one as well. Can't Stand Any Longer. That was not too bad. It's one of my least favourites. I'll Be Over You. One of the great, again, really nice ballad. I love Michael McDonald's backing vocals on that. I think he sounds really good as a backing vocalist on that song, and it's just a beautiful song. It's absolutely stunning. Fahrenheit, not one of my favourites. I find that song a little bit annoying, to be honest. It's okay. Somewhere Tonight was pretty good. Could This Be Love? That's a really nice song. I do like that song. And Leah, beautiful song, absolutely stunning. I like the saxophone music and that. It's really, really nice saxophone music.
Yeah.
And the chorus is just absolutely beautiful. And then we got Don't Stop Me Now, which is the reason why this album is at number 8, because I fucking hate that song. I really dislike it. It's just a really awful sort of jazz track that I just, no. Not for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, it feels a bit random, that track. Like, you don't know why they included it on the album. It's just, it's a weird track.
Yeah, it's definitely a real strange one, but apart from that, it is a really solid album. I do love it quite a lot, to be fair. But yeah, that is my number 8. So number 7 next. What's your number 7, Mike?
Okay, for number 7, I've gone with Fahrenheit as well.
Fahrenheit, nice.
Yeah, it's a good 80s album. The first track, Till the End, I really enjoy that. I think side 1 of this vinyl, I think, is actually pretty good. Like, Till the End, I love that. We Can Make It Tonight, I really enjoy that. Without Your Love is a great song. Can't Stand It Any Longer. I quite like that one. I'll Be Over You is a great song. I think that was like the single from the album. But yeah, great. Yeah, great ballad. Yeah, it's probably what side 2 for me, which some of the songs probably let this album down for me. Like Fahrenheit, I hate that song. It sounds like they're trying to be Michael Jackson or something with that song. It's just a bit too 80s sounding to me. Somewhere Tonight it's okay. It's not a bad song. It's just not one of my favorites. Could This Be Love? Probably one of the better songs. Yeah, I do like that one. Leah, really like that one. Just a nice chilled out song. But yeah, really good song. And then yeah, Don't Stop Me Now, the last track. I mean, it's musically, I think it's fine. Like it's pretty well written musically, but it's like jazz. It's just like a little jazz song, and you feel like it could have been in like some movie from the 1940s or something. It's just, and there's no vocals on it. It's just instrumental. So it's just a bit of a strange song to include. So yeah, not one of my favorites. But yeah, that is Fahrenheit in 7th place.
Nice, good choice. Yeah, I think but that last song, "Good Fahrenheit," the title track definitely dragged that album down a bit for me. But yeah, apart from that, great album to be fair.
Yeah.
My number 7 is Taboo. Which I do love this album. I think "Gift of Faith" is really catchy. I do like that song. I think guitar music on that's brilliant. I Will Remember, absolutely amazing song. Probably one of my favourite songs from Toto. One of their best ballads for sure. Piano music, absolutely beautiful. Steve Lukather, it's such a great vocalist as well as guitarist. He's just such a genius musician. Absolutely love him. Slipped Away, that's okay. It's a bit forgettable, that one. It's not the best. If You Belong to Me, do quite like that one. Baby Is Your Man, I honestly can't remember that song too well, to be honest. It's a pretty forgettable track for me. The Other End of Time, that's quite a good one. I do enjoy that. But Turning Point as well is also very decent. And Time Is the Enemy, that's also one of my favourite Toto songs.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic song. Really nice, really easy to listen to. And just really catchy and fun to sing along to it as well. Drag Him to a Roof, that's also okay, not too bad. Just Can't Get to You, really like that one. Dave's Gone Skiing, that's quite a fun song. I do quite enjoy that one, to be fair. And then the closing track, "The Road Goes On," is absolutely stunning. Love that song so much. It has a brilliant guitar solo in it. Just absolutely fantastic. And it's a great way to close off that album, to be fair. So really, really good album from Toto. Really do enjoy that one.
Yeah, I love that last track. Road Goes On, great.
Yeah, but like you did say earlier, Mike, I do think again it's a bit long, maybe a bit too drawn out in parts for sure, which is why it's at number 7. Because if it was maybe a bit more consistent, it probably would have been a bit higher, to be fair. But yeah, a couple tracks definitely let it down for me for sure.
Yeah.
And we've got Slipknot fan here. Hello, my friends. Great to see you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And number 6, Mike. What is your 6th choice, my friend?
Yeah, cool. Okay. So I've gone with Hydra in 6th place. So yeah, this was their 2nd album, and it's a bit of a strange album because it's very, after the 1st album, it's very stylistically different. It's a bit of a darker album and a bit more progressive, but I still really, really enjoy it. It starts off with probably one of my favorite songs, the title track, Hydra. Just love that one. It's brilliant. Then you have St. George and the Dragon, which I really like that one. Just a very catchy sort of pop song. Track 3, 99. I'm not a big fan of that one. I know it's a bit of a fan favorite, but for me, I'm not that too keen on it. Then track 4, Lorraine. I can never remember how that song goes. I think it's probably one of the more forgettable ones. But I remember it's okay. All Those Boys, I really like that one. It's quite catchy. Probably one of my favorites. Mama, I like that one. The vocals on it are really, really good. White Sister, I love that song. really rocky, really heavy, great like guitar solos on it. Yeah, fantastic song. And then the last one, Secret Love, I actually quite like that one. It's feels more like an epilogue, kind of, like not like a full song, but it's just a nice way to close the album. It's just a very soft like ballad, but yeah, I really like that one. So yeah, overall, it's a solid album. So yeah, that is Hydra in 6th place.
Awesome stuff, Mike. Yeah, good album, definitely.
Mm.
My number 6. Yeah, this album's fantastic. Actually, this is a really fun album from the 80s, and again, it was quite hard to put these in order because you know, they're all just so good. I enjoy all of them, to be honest. But it's Turn Back.
Cool.
Opens up with Gift with a Golden Gun, which is a really, really good song. I do like that one. English Eyes is also extremely catchy. Have a good time with that one. Live for Today, that one's okay, not my personal favourite. A Million Miles Away, I think, is a really, really nice song. I think that's a really good song. Goodbye Eleanor is a really, really nice song as well. I think that's a fantastic song. I think I Could Stand You Forever. That's also quite entertaining as well, to be fair. I think that's a good song. Turn Back is probably one of the weaker ones for me, slightly forgettable. And If It's for Last Night, that's also not my personal favourite, but it's better than Turn Back. I do quite like that song, so yeah. Number 6 is Turn Back by Toto, which is a great album. I do love that album quite a lot. Very entertaining.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Record fell out of the sleeve there. Oh. Got Al saying hi to Slipknot, and Slipknot saying hi to Al and Andy, which is awesome. It says I just about to watch Jet Li's Dragon Fight 1989, then I saw this stream was happening. No worries, mate. Hope you enjoy the film. I haven't seen many Jet Li films at all, actually. Mike, have you seen that one before?
I've seen a few Jet Li films, but I haven't heard of that one, Dragon Fight. No, I've not seen that one.
No worries, yeah, no, I honestly haven't got a clue about that film myself, to be fair. However, he's saying he's just taking it easy, has sciatica again, so Whiskey's on the go. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hope his sciatica clears up soon, my friend. Oh. And number 5, what's your top 5 now, Mike? This is getting interesting.
It is, yeah. Yeah, another one that you've already mentioned, but yeah, I've gone with Turn Back.
Nice.
Place as well. This is one of those albums that kind of like falling in between. This one's grown on me a lot over the years. I always remember I never used to listen to this one all that much when I was younger. I don't really know why, but now I really like it, and obviously it just makes my my top 5. Again, it's another album where the band kind of sounded like they were trying to do something different. I feel like with this album, they were trying to sound like someone like Journey or Foreigner, someone like that.
Yeah.
Like, sort of like more of like an arena rock type band. But yeah, it's a good album. I think I enjoyed most of the songs on it. Gift with a Golden Gun is a great opener. English Eyes is a great song, probably one of my favorites. Live for Today, I really like that one. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with that one. Million Miles Away is great. Goodbye Eleanor is, yeah, fantastic track. Really, really catchy. I Think I Could Stand You Forever. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's probably my least favorite on the album, but yeah, it's still pretty good. And then Turn Back. I quite like that one. Again, it's probably not one of my favorites, but I still really enjoy it. And then the last track, If It's the Last Night, is a really good ballad. A great way to sort of close the album out. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty good album. I really enjoy it. That is Turn Back in 5th place.
Awesome stuff, Mike. Yeah, great album, to be fair. I do really like that one. Yeah, it's got some great stuff on it for sure. My number 5, and yeah, the top 5 is when we get from really good to fantastic, like really, really fantastic stuff now for sure. And my number 5 is Kingdom of Desire. Brilliant album, absolutely fantastic. I think this is the album that first had Simon Phillips as drummer as well, I think.
I think he joined after that album.
Oh right.
That's the last album with Jeff Porcaro on drums before he passed away. yeah, but I think when they did the tour for Kingdom of Desire, Simon Phillips was on the tour for that. But yeah, but yeah, the drumming's great on it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Jeff Beccaro was just a musical genius. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And yeah, Gyps, and also this is definitely the most sort of heavy based album, I would say, probably off the top of my head. It's definitely got some more guitar driven songs in this one, which is great, fantastic. Gypsy Train is really, really catchy. Don't Chain My Heart, love that song. That's a really good rock song. Really enjoy it. Never Enough, that's okay. I can't remember that one too well, to be honest. How many times? Love that song. I think the chorus is super catchy on that song, and yeah, it's just a really, really entertaining song. Quite heavy as well, which I do like. Really good. Two Hearts, absolutely beautiful song, really nice ballad. One of the slower songs on the album and works really well. Then we get Wings of Time, which is one of their most epic songs ever. Like literally top 10 Toto song for me. That one, stunning. Just it's fantastic. She's Knows the Devil. That's one of the songs I'm not too fussed on. Not overly keen on that one. The Other Side is really good. I think that's a really entertaining song. Only You, one of the slow songs on the album again and again. It's a really nice song. I think it's really good. Kick Down the Walls is entertaining. Don't mind that one. Kingdom of Desire, that's also quite a bass heavy song, which is great. Really entertaining and good rock song. And Jake to a Bone, that's sort of like a jazzy influence song as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not too keen on that one, to be honest. But apart from that, I think this album's fantastic. I really enjoy it. It's great.
Yeah, I love that album. I'll get to that.
No worries. Got our one for saying thanks. Absolutely no worries at all, my friends. Got our firstly saying a damn sciatica. Yes, 100% agree with that. No, but I'm watching George recently. Quint asked Brody to add a Picot brandy to his Royden deal. I've been trying to find some locally, but I haven't found any yet. Yeah, George is great. I need to watch that film again, to be honest, because I haven't seen that in ages. But
funnily enough, I watched it on Friday night. Yeah.
Awesome. Was that on a 4K or Blu-ray?
Yeah, 4K. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've heard it looks amazing in 4K. To be
fair. It does. Yeah. But yeah, great movie.
Yeah, classic. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, number 4. What's your number 4, Mike?
Yeah, number 4. So again, this might be surprising that it's not sort of a little bit higher, because this is probably their most popular album. It's probably their most critically acclaimed album. But in 4th place, I've gone with Toto 4.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was like commercially still their most successful album. Yeah, it is a fantastic album. It starts off with Rosanna, which is very well-known song, brilliant song. I love the guitar solo in it. It's just such a fun song overall. Then we have Make Believe, which is okay. It's probably one of my least favorite songs on it. I Won't Hold You Back, amazing song. Just a beautiful ballad. Steve Lukather again, he's just so good on it. Good For You, it's okay. Probably one of my least favorite songs again, but it's still enjoyable. Then we have It's a Feeling. I really like that song. It's definitely got a more experimental kind of sound to it. But yeah, really, really like that song. Then we have Afraid of Love, which I think is a really fun song. Just another sort of Steve Lukather, like hard rock track. It's great. And then Lovers in the Night is a really good song as well. Just very catchy. We Made It. It's okay. It's a pretty decent song. Waiting for Your Love is it's okay, but it's probably my least favorite song on the album. It feels a bit more disco. That song, it has a very sort of disco kind of sound to it. And then it ends with Africa, which we all know Africa, I'm sure. Even if you're not a Toto fan, you'll have probably heard that song. So yeah, it's a really good album. Lots of great hits on it. It's just not quite my favorite, but there's no denying it's a great album. So yeah, that's Toto 4 in 4th place.
Nice. Toto 4 is number 4. Nice. A great album, to be fair, really good album. But yeah, the top four was tough, to be fair, really tough. But yeah, for number four for me is Hydra,
Nice.
which I really enjoy. I think it's a very good album. Hydra is fantastic, really great opening song. St George and the Dragons, very entertaining as well. Do have a great time that. 99, I do really like that song, to be fair. I think it's very catchy, just so much fun. The Rain, I think that's sort of a ballad of some sort from what I remember.
Yeah.
Do remember liking it, but not the best song. All Us Boys is very catchy. I do like that song a lot. Mama's a good one. White Sisters, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. One of the best songs on the album, I'd say. And The Secret Love is a really nice song. I do really enjoy that one. That's a really good closer to Hydra, which is a great album, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, good album.
Awesome stuff. Our Free says Jaws is amazing. Yeah, 100% agree with that. Just a great film. Got a Spectrum Clear there. Hello, mate. Great to see you here. It says Toto 4 by 5.1 mix is fantastic. Not sure. No, I don't know about that, to be honest. You aware of that, Mike? 5.1 mix?
No, I've not listened to it like that. I don't really have like a sort of a surround sound setup to really utilize like 5.1. So
right.
Yeah, I've just got a TD speaker basically. But yeah, I'm sure it probably does sound amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I do have speakers, and it does sound great through speakers, to be fair, for what I remember. Slipknot fan says, I've seen 4K clips of Jaws on YouTube. Looks incredible. Imagine when 8K Jaws becomes available. I'm sort of hoping that 8K doesn't become available, to be honest, because I really couldn't be arsed upgraded everything to 8K.
Can you imagine the price of that they'll be as well? Like double the price or something, 60 quid for an 8K or something.
Yeah, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was Dawn of the Dead, like the only film I would probably ever get on 8K, just because it's my favourite film of all time, and sometimes you just got to do it. But other than that, no, I just don't see the reason why they need to do it, to be honest.
Yeah. I see they're doing Day of the Dead on 4K. I saw the announcement for that. So yeah, that's music to my ears.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. When I saw that announced from Screen Factory, I was like, fuck yes. It's absolutely fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, my second favourite from the Dead trilogy, and if it wasn't for Dawn of the Dead, it would be my favourite zombie film of all time. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah, classic. Number 3 next, Mike.
Yeah, okay, number 3, yeah. I've gone with Isolation in third place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Again, I think it's another album that's really grown on me, like the more I listen to it. And yeah, this album, there isn't really a bad song on it. I enjoy them all. Yeah, even on this vinyl, the track list's in the wrong order, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe if it has it. Oh yeah, I think on the inner sleeve it's in the right order. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, the first track, Carmen, I really like that one. When I saw them play live last, they played that song, and I don't know if it was the first time they were ever playing it or if it had just been a long time. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see them play that song. Then we have Lion, which I enjoy that one. I think it's pretty good. Stranger in Town, that's an awesome track, just really, really catchy. Angel Don't Cry, I love that song. Yeah, that's just an awesome track. The vocals on it are fantastic. How Does It Feel? I really like that one. That's another like Steve Lukather ballad. But yeah, that's a fantastic song. Then we have Endless. I really like that one. Isolation, the title track. That one's probably my least favorite, even though it is the title track, but still really good. Mr. Friendly, really catchy. Change of Heart, yeah, I like that one. And then the last track, Hollyanna, that's probably, besides Isolation, that's probably my other least favorite song on it. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that one. I'm just not really a big fan.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good album. Again, it's just another album where they sound different compared to what they were on their last album. Because I think they did Toto 4, and then they did this album, and they just sound completely different. I think because they obviously got a different singer, but it is a very 80s sounding album. And like you said, a lot of the songs do sound like they could be on Rocky 4 or something. But yeah, still really enjoyable album. Yeah, I like pretty much all the songs on it. So yeah, that's Isolation in third place.
Nice, great album to be fair, even though it's quite obviously low down on mine, but I still love it. It's really entertaining. Yeah, number 3 is going to be self-titled Toto with Debut, which I think is an absolute classic album. It's one that obviously started their career, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Child's Anthem, that is a really fun instrumental track. I love the chorus of that. It's just so brilliant, absolutely fantastic instrumental. It's so much fun. Also, Poor Love, that's a really good song as well. I do quite like Georgie Porgy, actually. I think it's quite entertaining. Some of the backing vocals are a bit annoying, I guess, like from a female singer, but yeah, other than that, I think it's quite entertaining. Manila One is that is a great song, to be fair. That's one of the better ones on the album. You Are a Flower, I actually can't remember that one too well, so that's definitely one of the more forgettable ones for sure. Girl Goodbye, that's a really good song. Like you said, gets quite heavy, that song. Taking It Back's quite good. Rockmaker, not one of my favourites, but it's okay. Hold the Line, classic. Everyone knows that one. Probably one of Toto's biggest hits, and one of the songs they're most famous for. Just fantastic song. And Angela, which starts off really, really nice and gets a bit heavier as it goes along, which is just fantastic. Great song, love the build up, and yeah, it's a great way to finish off a great album. Absolutely fantastic record for me there.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Definitely. We got Slipknot fans saying with that Day of the Dead news is amazing. If they can find the original print, maybe there's still hope for those Event Horizon deleted scenes. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be cool to see.
Still need to see that film actually, but I've heard a lot of people say it is quite entertaining, to be fair.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good film.
Yeah, can't remember who's in it now. Is it
Sam Neill? Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill. Who else was in it? Yeah, they're like the two big name actors in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I always remember the cover, but yeah, just never got round to seeing it, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely need to get on that one day, to be fair.
Yeah, good film.
And yeah, I do agree with sitting on fan with Day of the Dead news is fantastic. Music to both our ears there.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're getting really interesting because we're getting to the top 2 now, Mike, which is great. What's your second favourite Toto album?
Yeah, so my second favourite is their 7th album, which is the 7th one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a fantastic album. Yeah, there's only one song on it I don't really like, but the rest of them I just love. So it starts with Pamela, which is a really catchy song. Just, yeah, fantastic track. The second track, You Got Me, that's the song I don't like on it. I think a little bit like Fahrenheit, the title track, it just sounds like they're trying to be like Michael Jackson or something. That's kind of the vibe I get from it. Not that I have anything against Michael Jackson. Like, I enjoy his music. But yeah, it just sounds a bit too different from the rest of the songs. The third track, Anna, I love that song. Again, that's in my top 10 Toto songs. I think it's probably my favorite sort of Steve Lukather ballad song. It's just such an underrated track, and yeah, it's just a beautiful song. Stop Loving You, I think that was like the hit single from the album. That's really good, really catchy song. Yeah, got a lot of time for that song. Much Younger, that song's a bit like It's a Feeling from Toto 4. It's a bit of a different track, a bit more experimental, but I love that song. It's just such a unique sounding song, but yeah, it's awesome. Stay Away is really good. Straight for the Heart, I really like that one. Only the Children, that's a really good rocky song. 1,000 Years, that's more of a ballad, but really, really good. These Chains, another sort of ballad, but fantastic song, and then it ends with another banger, "Home of the Brave," which is
Oh,
just such a great way to finish the album. Yeah, I love this album, and yeah, just that one song I don't like, but the rest of it is just really, really solid for me. So yeah, that is the seventh one in second place.
nice. Yeah, great album, absolutely fantastic. My number two and number one. Actually, it was quite easy to put these in order, even though this album is fantastic still. But the first album I just love so much. But in second place is Toto 4,
Nice.
which is just fantastic. Absolutely love this album. Rosanna, classic. Again, a song that probably most people would know. It's just so entertaining. Like great guitar solo, and Bobby Kimball when he comes in singing during the chorus, it's absolutely fantastic. Just so good. Make Believe is a catchy song. I do like that one. It's not my favourite, but it's good. I Won't Hold You Back. That is a beautiful song. Absolutely stunning ballad there. And Steve Lukather has great vocals on that. My introduction to that song was actually early 2000s dance sort of tune
Yeah,
by Roger Sanchez.
yeah, I remember that track. Yeah,
Yeah, I hated that when I was little, just bloody awful. And then when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, this is like Roger Sanchez.
yeah, yeah.
But this one a lot better, obviously.
Really.
But good for you. That's not too bad. Not one of the best ones. Bit more forgettable, that one. It's a feeling. That's a really good song. I do enjoy that one a lot. Afraid of Love, I think, is really catchy, really entertaining. Love the chorus. I just have a great time that one. Love Is in the Night is pretty good. Remade It is another one that I think is okay, but not fantastic. Waiting for Your Love, I do also really enjoy. And then it closes with, obviously, Africa, their biggest song that everyone knows. It's just yeah, maybe it's a bit overplayed and I've heard it a little bit too much, but I can still listen to it and have a great time with it because the music on it is absolutely fantastic. And of course, the chorus is just so entertaining and fun to sing along to. So yeah, that is my second favourite album of theirs.
Nice, great album.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, mate. I think the reason why it's at number two is because there is a couple songs that are a bit weaker for sure, but I mean overall it's fantastic. It's just a great album.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into the number one choice. Like, what is your favourite Toto studio album of all time?
Yeah, so yeah, this album, I can remember when I first heard this album, I couldn't really believe what I was hearing, and I couldn't believe that this was Toto. And this album just blew me away, and yeah, it's easily my number one. I love all the tracks on it, and it is Kingdom of Desire from
Oh, nice. Yeah.
1992. Yeah, this album is just, I just absolutely love it. It came out at a time when the band were, again, they've been through so many lead singers and they just couldn't seem to keep a permanent one. And then with this album, they decided to just like not get a lead singer and basically let Steve Lukather do all the singing. And I think they made the right choice with doing it. He is perfect for this album. Like you were saying before, it is a lot heavier and a much more rocky, bluesy kind of album. If you listen to this album, if you go from listening to Toto 4 or something and then you listen to this album, you would not think it's the same band. It's just it's weird. But yeah, it's just an incredible album. Gypsy Train, love that one. Great guitar riffs in it. Don't Chain My Heart is a catchy song. Never Enough, I actually really like that one. I like some of the riffs in it. How Many Times is just a fantastic song. Again, great guitar riffs in it. Very heavy song. Two Hearts is great ballad. And then Wings of Time. Oh my god, Wings of Time is, for me, it's probably one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. It's just incredible, that song.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely the song that, like, when I heard the album for the first time, that was the song I was like, wow, that song is incredible. Steve Lukather's vocals on it in particular are stunning. Then we have She Knows the Devil, which I quite enjoy that one, but the song really reminds me of, do you know that Uptown Funk from Bruno Mars?
Yeah, I do get where you come from. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I hear that, or whenever I hear that song, I always just think of She Knows the Devil by Toto. I just think they sound very similar. But
Yeah.
Devil is a much better song for me. Then we have The Other Side, which is a really good track. Only You, again, is another great song. This final version doesn't include the song, but the song Kick Down the Walls. It's not on the vinyl version, but it's on the CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why. But yeah, that's a really good song, really catchy. Then we have the title track, Kingdom of Desire, which is a fantastic track. Really, really epic song, very atmospheric. Yeah, love that one. Again, great vocals, great guitar playing from Steve Lukather. And then the last track, Jake to the Bone, I actually really like that one. It's an instrumental one, but the band are just absolutely killing it on that song. Like the guitar playing, the bass, the drums. It's just, yeah, I think it's a fantastic track. But I can understand why it may not be other people's favorites because it's a bit different. But yeah, I just absolutely adore this album. I think not only is it my favorite Toto album, I think it's just a very underrated rock album from the 90s.
Yeah.
And it deserves more love. And people need to, if you like sort of guitar music from the 90s or even the 80s, it's definitely like a must listen album for me. So yeah, that is Kingdom of Desire in first place.
Great choice, Mike. That is, yeah, I mean, fantastic album. It's absolutely just brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
So underrated as well, like you said. Like most Toto albums, I think are very underrated.
Yeah.
And yeah, my number one, the grand finale of all the albums, which is, yeah, this is easily my favourite. This is the one that stands out above all the rest, even though all the other albums I do love quite a bit, apart from the last two. But it is the seventh album, the seventh one, which I love every song on this album, to be honest. I don't think there's a bad song on it. Pamela, absolutely brilliant. Such a catchy song. Love the chorus. And it just has great production on it. Think it sounds great. You Got Me was a song that I didn't like at first, but on a lot of re-listens, it has grown on me a lot. It's one of my least favourites, but I do like the song a lot now. And a absolutely beautiful song. Like, it's just such a nice tune, easy to listen to, and yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's fantastic. Stop Loving You is so catchy. Probably one of my most entertaining songs on the album for me. Just absolutely love it. Mushonga, my favourite Toto song. Absolutely love it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the songs that I just listen to, and I'm just blown away by the music in it, like the keyboard work, the drums, the bass. It's just like, how the fuck did they actually do that? Like,
yeah, it's a great song. It's so unique as well. It's like, yeah, it's just got such a unique sound. But yeah, it's such a great song.
And I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but Joseph Williams, obviously, this is his first album with a band, I'm pretty sure, and his voice is incredible. I love his voice so much, and his voice on Mission is brilliant. Stay Away, that's probably my least favourite off the top of my head, but I do still really like that song. I think it's really catchy. Straight From the Heart is also really entertaining. Only Children, I love that song. I think that's got some great lyrics in it, great words.
Yeah.
There is one line that sticks out to me. I think he says, "Why must those who have plenty ignore those with nothing," or something like that. I think he says, but yeah, that line just stands out to me. I think it's a great line in the song. 1,000 Years, that's a really nice song as well. These Chains, that's it's quite a different song for Toto. That's quite sort of, I don't know, a bit funky maybe in a way, but also a really nice slow sort of track as well, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
And what a song. and then it's like you say, it closes off with an absolute banger in Home of the Brave. That song is just fantastic.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, I can never pronounce his last name, but David Pace or
Oh, David Page. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Um, he starts the song off really well, and then obviously Joseph Williams comes in as well, and they harmonise really well together, and it just sounds fantastic.
yeah.
I would. Sorry, say that again, Mike.
Oh no, sorry, I was just saying. Yeah, just
Uh,
agreeing with you.
yeah. I would honestly say that this is probably my top 10 favourite albums of all time, to be honest.
Nice.
I do love the album that much, to be fair, and yeah, it's definitely my most played Toto album. It's the one that I know most familiar with, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, if it's not for Kingdom of Desire, it would be my favorite as well. Yeah, it's just a really solid album. Yeah, the songs are just fantastic on it.
Yeah, so entertaining. And yeah, that was the 12 albums that Toto did do. Obviously, it was just the proper like studio albums. We didn't include a couple of the other albums like we mentioned earlier. But Mike, did you enjoy talking about the Toto studio albums today?
Yeah, I loved it. It's gone really fast.
It
I could,
has.
I could spend like another like 5 hours talking about Toto. I just absolutely love them. Yeah, I do want to give a shout out to like there's one song actually that it's not on any of their albums. It's on like a greatest hits album, and I know we're not including those albums, but I just wanted to mention the song. Can't you hear what I'm saying?
Saying, oh, what a song! Yeah.
Yeah, that's like again, that's probably in my top 10 Toto songs. But it's just a shame it wasn't on a studio album. It's only on like a greatest hits album. But yeah, that is like such an amazing song. Just love that one.
Yeah, it did take me a few listens to get into that one. I did like it at first, but I
Mm,
think it's because I don't know. It's definitely different for them again. There's you could
mm,
say that about quite a few Toto songs, to be
yeah,
fair. But yeah, it is. It's the bass line in that is fantastic. It's
yeah,
just so catchy.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I'm sort of
that.
singing in my head to that song at the
Yeah,
moment. It's
yeah,
really good.
yeah, yeah. And there's also the song "Going Home" as well, which is a really catchy song. Again, it's only on, I think it's like a compilation album of like B-sides and stuff, but
Mm.
that song shouldn't have been a B-side. It should have been on the album it was supposed to be on. I'm not sure which one. I don't know. I think it might have been seventh one. I think that song was meant to be on.
Oh
Uh,
really? Oh, that would have been amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they could have replaced like "You Got Me" or "Stay Away" with that song
Mm.
"Going Home," and yeah, it would be like a perfect album for me then.
Yeah, I was going to say probably get. Even though I do actually really like the song "Stay Away," put "Going Home" on there instead because I do prefer "Going Home" to
Yeah,
"Stay Away."
yeah,
What a song!
yeah, yeah. And there's another song on. I don't think they ever actually officially released this song. I think the only way to hear it is on like live albums, but it's a song called "On the Run," and it was meant to be on Kingdom of Desire. And I think I can understand why they removed it because maybe it doesn't quite fit on that album, like sort of in comparison to the rest of the songs. But that's a really good song. If you can check out the live version of it, it's a really, really catchy song.
I don't think I've heard that song actually, so you definitely need to give that one
Yeah.
a listen.
Yeah, I think, like I said, there's the only version that exists is a live version. It's on like a few
Oh,
different
okay.
live albums, but yeah, it's worth checking out.
That's interesting. I'll definitely give that a listen for sure.
Yeah.
And we do have a couple more comments. We've got a really good question here actually from Slipknot fans. Album Face Off. Seventh Son of the Seventh Son versus the Seventh One. Oh man, that is tough. That is really tough. Because Seventh Son, the Seventh Son is my second favourite Maiden album, so oh
Yeah, I think it's my third favorite.
yeah.
Is it my third? Yeah, I think it. No, I don't think it is my second favorite. I think Somewhere in Time is my favorite, and then Seventh Son. I think. Yeah, yeah, it's a great album.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Um, hmm.
Do you want to go first, Mike? Oh.
Just trying to think. So, Seventh Son. So you got like Moonchild, Infinite Dreams, Can I Play with Madness, Evil That Men Do, isn't?
Yeah, that's.
What are the other songs on it? Oh, yeah, the title track, Prophecy, Clairvoyant. I probably would have to give it to that album because I think that album is perfect. I don't think there's a bad song on it. Whereas Seventh One, there's obviously just a couple of tracks that just let it down for me slightly. I still like them, but just yeah, Seventh Son. I like all the songs on it, and it's just an epic album. So yeah, I'll go with Seventh Son.
Awesome choice, Mike. Yeah, can't really argue that. It's fucking amazing album. It's fantastic. Can I Play with Madness was another song. That's a catchy. That's a really fun song as well. What was the other last song? Only the Good Die Young.
Only the Good Die Young. Yeah.
That's a good one. Prophecy. That's probably the most underrated song on the album for me. I love that song. I think it's great. Obviously Moonchild, Infinite Dreams. This is a really good question. Not fun to be fair. This is really tough.
The Clairvoyant as well. That's another song on it. That's a really good song. That's probably my favourite one on that album, I think.
Yeah, it's mine as well. Yeah. Fantastic song. And it sounded great live on the Run For Your Lives tour. That was when I heard that, it was brilliant. Loved it.
Nice.
Seventh Son of Seventh Son is a great song as well. So I think I'm going to go with a tie. It's really tough to choose between those two albums because I love them both so much. I really couldn't choose between the two. And we got our entries with Smiley Face as well. Awesome stuff, Al. Thank you for watching, Al. And of course, thank you to everyone who watched this live stream as well. It's been really entertaining. And like Mike said, I could go on for another few hours. To be fair, if I could, it would be just fantastic. Toto, just great band. Very underrated as well. I definitely think there's a lot of their albums that need to be checked out more for sure. 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, just absolutely amazing musicians. Love them all. And if it wasn't Iron Maiden being my favourite band, Toto would be a strong contender for being my favourite band of all time. To be fair, they're just that good.
Yeah, they're definitely up there, like my top. I think along with Iron Maiden, like they're up there as well. But yeah, I just love Toto. I don't know, like yeah, I think, like I said before, once I sort of discovered like more of their music, like not just songs like Africa and songs like that. Once I discovered other things, I was just blown away. I just like couldn't believe like it was the same band. Like some of the other songs that they have, they're just really really underrated.
Yeah, definitely, and not to mention some of their songs are like so fun to listen to. Just could play it any day of the week. Just really entertaining and catchy. Some of their music.
Yeah. I think a big part of it as well is I know I've mentioned him like numerous times, but Steve Lukather, he's probably like one of my favorite guitar players ever. He's just, I think, as a guitarist, I think he's probably very underrated, but he's probably even more underrated as a vocalist as well. He's just he's got such a great voice. It's a bit deeper. I know he can't like hit like the high notes or anything, but he's just got a really great sort of like, I don't know. It's just a like a lower voice, but he's just got a great sound to his voice that I just really really like. And like some of his solo stuff is worth checking out. Like his first album, I think it's just called Lukather from 1989. That album's amazing.
It is.
Yeah, you feel like some of the songs from that could have been Toto songs, but obviously they weren't. But yeah, that's a great album. But it's very hard to find, unfortunately. But you can get it somehow. Yeah.
Twist the Knife is the one that stands out from what I remember. That's a really good rock song. That.
Yeah, love Twist the Knife. There's one called, I think is it called Fall Into Velvet or something? I think it's like the
something like that. That's a nice song. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's an awesome track. But yeah, that's a fantastic album.
Definitely. Second album is pretty good. I think it goes by his sometimes it's by his group names. It Lost Lobotomies or something like that. I think
Lost Lobotomies. Yeah. I think sometimes it's advertised as being an album by them, but I kind of consider it a Steve Lukather album. But yeah, that's a really good album.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I've listened to some of his stuff off Luke, which I think was his third album as well, and that's pretty good. I need to listen to it all the way through, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one for a while. I can't really remember many of the songs on it. So yeah, I need to give that one another listen. His last album, he did a solo album quite recently. I think it came out a couple of years ago. That's pretty good. That's got some good songs on it.
Yeah, I tried some of the songs, and some of them did sound like really nice and atmospheric, to be fair. So yeah, I did quite enjoy some of those songs.
Yeah. There's one song on his last album. I think it's called "All Forevers Must End."
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a ballad, but that's a really, really nice song. Yeah, lyrically, I think it's quite a sad song, but musically, it's really nice song.
Yeah, definitely fantastic stuff. And with Steve Lukather, I think his voice is just really melodic and quite easy to listen to, like easy listening sort of thing.
Yeah. You can tell he like sings from the heart as well. Like he puts all emotion into his voice when he's singing. So yeah, he's just awesome.
Nice. And in terms of guitarist, she's definitely one of the best. Just fantastic. And we've got Slipknot fan with thumbs up. Thank you, mate. I really do appreciate you watching. But yeah, thank you everyone that watched. They really did enjoy that. It was fantastic. It was so entertaining. Again, one of my favourite bands of all time. So, Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on today. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, it's been great, and it's been fun to sort of see your ranking as well. See where our differences are. I think we have some similarities in our ranking, but then other times it's a little bit different. Like, because I think I put the first album like quite low, but you had it quite a lot higher than me. So yeah, it's just interesting to see different people's opinions.
It is, yeah. I 100% agree with that. I think that was the reason why I enjoyed doing the Iron Maiden one with Nigel so much as well. It's just so cool.
Yeah, it's fun, and yeah, I have a lot of fun ranking things like movies, albums, all that. It's just, yeah, I don't know why. I really enjoy doing it.
Yeah, it's good time, really entertaining, just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And well, we've got a Fred's feature here. Hello, mate. It's been a long time.
Okay. Yeah.
Hope you're well. But Mike, thank you again. Really do appreciate it. And is there anything else you'd like to say before we head off?
Not really. No, just get listening to Toto if you haven't, because they're awesome.
Yes, 100% agree, mate. Just a great band, absolutely fantastic. One of my faves. Brilliant stuff. And like I say, thank you for everyone who watched. Hope you got a lot from this live stream. Hope you also check out some Toto stuff if you haven't heard it before, because they're definitely worth giving a listen. Fantastic band, absolutely brilliant, fantastic stuff. And got our one for saying bye everyone, take care and all the very best. See you later, mate. Take care, my friend. And we got Slipknot fan here. Hello. See you later, mate. Not hello. Fuck's sake. Yeah, take care, mate. It's great to see you here, my friend. And yeah, that about do it for this live stream, everyone. So yeah, thank you again, everyone, for watching. And bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.